the right-wing genius Ben Shapiro weighed in on the issue of Sarah Huckabee Sanders being kicked out of the Red Hen for obviously her position in the Trump administration of being a professional liar, which by the way is objectively true. That's not subjective. She is a very well-known liar by any objective measure whatsoever. You can look it up yourself. But there's just something interesting that I want to throw in before I get into this, so I guess a preface. I want to preface this with saying that Joe Biden, I think in 2012, was kicked out of a bakery. And what the GOP responded was someone went back and found a Facebook post. And the GOP responded with saying that, like and share if you believe in small businesses' right to serve whoever they want. So, obviously there's an inconsistency there. But let's see Ben Shapiro checking the left on their supposed inconsistencies. He says, 1. It's terrible if a Christian baker won't use his services for the benefit of a same-sex wedding. 2. It's awesome if a leftist restaurant order refuses service to a Republican public official. Pick one. I'll tell you the difference between those two, Ben, and I'm shocked because either you did know what the difference is, or you're just, and you're just being a hack, or maybe you missed out on it. But I'll explain to you the difference between those two. One of them is what's called an immutable characteristic, which is sexuality. You can't choose to be gay. You want to solve that problem? Try being gay. And I've always loved this because I've heard not now as much anymore, but 4 or 5 years ago, I'd hear a lot of people be like, "Oh, liberals are gay." That'd be an attack on them. It's like, who would be, in your hypothetical world, who would be more gay? The people who say being gay is what you're born with and you can't change your mind? Or the people who are saying the vast majority of people are straight, but you could choose to be gay? I've never understood that, but I digress. The point here being that you can't choose to be gay. You can choose what your, politics are and what you do. As joining the Trump administration, you could not be part of the Trump administration if you wanted to. And so that is the difference. There's a very, very big difference. And by the way, when it comes to legal matters of how it works legally, you can discriminate against anyone you want except for protected classes. That's how the system works. It's very important to understand that. So protected classes should be black people, gay people, etc., etc. Those should be the protected classes. What you would have to then argue is either we're just gonna make it so that the default is that they can't discriminate, which doesn't make sense. But then you'll be arguing that the protected class should be political ideas, which honestly I'm not even really sure about that too much. But the idea that there's some kind of an inconsistency with this belief is very stupid. It's just wrong because there is no inconsistency. One is an immutable characteristic that the person can't control. The other one, on the other hand, is something that they can control, which is very fucking different.